Hi there, welcome to Unity Insights, a dedicated channel for beginners focused on teaching Unity. For our new viewers, myself Somnath Chaudhary and I am a professional Unity developer. Few days back, I got an email from Unity to take immediate action to protect your games and apps. I received this email on 3rd of October. They have sent one important message. A security vulnerability was identified that affects game and applications built on Unity version 2017.1 and later for Android, Windows, Linux, and Mac OS operating systems. Though they are claiming there is no evidence of any exploitation or the vulnerability, nor has been nor has there been any impact on user or customers. So they have mentioned many points. You can go through one of each of them, and then they have mentioned what are the actions you should take. I have made a presentation visiting different websites. So I've done some research on my own about this, visiting different websites, and I've made one presentation for this. The presentation is about Unity vulnerability and the impact on Android devices. Right? Let me take one pen here. So now they have given one proper ID for this issue. This is a CVE ID. CVE stands for Common Vulnerability and Exposures. Okay. This is dated on 4th June 2025 and is discovered by Mr. I think Rotak from GMO Flat Security Inc. And they have released the patches from 2nd of October onwards. That's why we have received the email on 3rd October. Next, let's see what's the overview of this problem. So, Unity affected versions are 2017.1 and later. So, whichever have been released after 2017.1 and still if it is unpatched, those are all vulnerable. What's the issue here? It's a improper handling of command line arguments, right? So, through command line arguments, they are allowing loading arbitrary native libraries, okay, through malicious SO file. SO stand for shared object, shared object files. And what are the platforms got impacted? Windows, Android, Mac OS, and Linux. So let me show you. Let me tell you what the scenario might look like step by step form. So first, the victim installs a Unity game. Okay, it's a popular Unity game which was developed by old Unity runtime engine. Okay, then attacker creates a malicious SO file, and then he creates a modified or fake app. Okay, and in that app they injected this file. Okay, then they publish the malicious file app in the third party app store. Then attackers, this app, what it will do, it will try to identify the Unity based Android applications which is there in your device. Then this malicious app launches the Unity game with malicious arguments. So whatever arguments they have inserted, for that they can trigger. Now vulnerable Unity loads the attacker's code, right, whenever it tries to open the application, and then it tries to run the argument, whatever arguments he has mentioned in that SO file. Then game load with different library like attacker's native library, and then attackers run the code inside your Unity app and process all the inherited permissions. That means if your app has asked for camera, contact, or any other permission from user, the attackers can access those permissions. Now, what are the potential harms for this? They can steal users' data, different token, or the login info. They can take all of this. They can modify your file of the game. For example, if you have a game where you are storing users' progress in a text file or something, right? So in that case, the attacker's code might update the text file. Next, if your app is asking for camera or microphone or any other permission, that permission the attacker can misuse. And then sending data to remote server can do, and impersonate someone. That means if you ask for um, contact permission, in that case he can take all the contact info and he can misuse the data. So what's the mitigation for this? What we can do as of now: update all Unity based apps or games from Play Store. So go through Play Store and check if your whatever app is there in your device, is there any update for that or not. Next, avoid side loading APKs. That means if your friend or someone has given you any APK to just for testing or trying it, just avoid it for time being. Revoke all unnecessary permissions. Go through your apps, Unity based apps, and check what all permission they have requested for. And if you feel if it is not necessary, any permission, then remove the permission. For developers, rebuild the app with Unity's patch runtime or use binary patcher. And the last one is enable Google Play Protect in your Android device. I'll show you how it works. So open your Android phone and click on Play Store, and then at the top right you have your photo or your name icon. Click on that, and there you can see a Play Protect option. Now you can click on the scan button to scan what all apps you have. Is there anything suspicious or not? Next you can click on the setting button at the top right area, and then click on these two check boxes. These two check boxes should be turned on. If you want to know more about this issue, then you can go through this summary, okay, where they have mentioned the issue, when it is occurred, when developer, which developer, and when the patch released, many things. So, and as of now, which all versions are safe to use in Unity, right? So there are 5 versions which are still safe to use, and they have mentioned these versions. And what all versions they have patched, they have mentioned all of this. So they, as of now, they have patched till 2019.1 and onwards. Okay, this is one file, and there is another website here. You can go through and check what all actions you should take to secure your project or application. Okay, here you can see there's a patcher they have released. Okay, for downloading for Windows you can use this zip file. For Mac OS you can use this 2-zip file based on your, like, if you have Apple Silicon, then you use this one. If it is Intel, use this one. They have released one proper documentation here, like what the exact scenario it works. Okay? So they have mentioned everything here. You can go through it and check what happens. So here in this document, they have demonstrated one video as well, where they're showing how from an show. So this is the link. Okay, it's a different link. If you are clicking, and your Unity application is opening from this link. You can see here's the logcat and it's opening your Unity application. So what we can do to handle this issue? So whenever you open your Unity hub, if there is any update, please update your Unity hub, and then you go under installs, right? So as of now, you can see this Unity project. It is showing as a red mark, and if you hover on it, it shows application built with this editor version have a known security issue. Okay. To handle this, we'll go to install tab, and then from top right you have an install editor. Click on it, and then it will show you all the save versions here. You can see here 4 are there, and under pre-release there is one more. These are 5 save versions are there. So you click on the install button and install the version, and then later you update the version based on your whichever you have installed. So as of now I have installed these 2 versions, so I have to update this project to any of these two versions, right? That's what we can do as of now. And then later open your project, take a build again, check all the functionalities, and then share with your friends or upload it in Play Store or wherever you want. Thank you for your time and patience. Hopefully, you got some insights about Unity's vulnerability and what action you should take now. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning.